the will of the infinite Father. And so the Master uses, or a true guru uses his body, mind, and speech to help take these struggling devotees back home to God. He also uses his spirituality, and this is very important. What is a guru's spirituality? It is that part of him that supersedes or goes beyond this worldly existence. Many people say, well, the guru is gone. What of it? Is Jesus' spirituality gone just because he isn't with us? Is St. Francis' spirituality missing because St. Francis isn't with us? No. It's greater. So, with our beloved Master, his spirit is more active right now because his spirituality transcends this worldly existence. Don't be sidetracked by those who say your guru is not here. Is St. Francis here? Is Jesus Christ here in the sense of his body? So with our Master. All saints are one in the omniscience of God. All saints are one in the great omniscience of God. And that is all pervading. God knows the sparrows fall. He knows the needs of each and every one of us through the channel he has sent. That's the law. We must realize it. And so the need for a guru is considered by some to be uniquely of Hindu custom and tradition. This is not so. It is not altogether true. The Hindus have gurus, but so has everyone else who wants to know God. It is a universal necessity to have a channel whereby you can return home to God. You must have someone who has found the way back to God. And if you follow the teachings of a true guru, as I have found our Master and many others have, those teachings contain in them his great spiritual power and the power of the omniscience of God, which will lead you back home to him. And therefore it is not necessarily a Hindu custom, although it originated there, so to speak, because India is an old spiritual country and the spiritual truths have been preserved, and that's one of them. But it is universally so to have a guru, and it applies to everybody. I think in America, I've seen some of the most devoted souls who have followed the Master and are following him to the letter. And they're not Hindus, they're Americans. But in God's great omniscience, we're all the same. How could it be only for Hindus, uniquely for Hindus, a tradition of India? That is not so. God is not partial. Thank goodness for that. God is universal. He's in the heart of each and every one of us. He's in our consciousness. He's in our senses. In all things is the one God. Therefore, his law of having a channel to return home to him is universally true. Let us understand that. Now we come to the second reason why we need a guide or a guru. Second reason is this, that the guru is ordained by God through spiritual law as your guide and my guide. Understand that. That is so, just like 2 and 2 make 4, that's the law, so the spiritual law is that God ordains certain souls to lead you back home because you've appealed to him. You've appealed to God to listen to you, to send you the way that you might return home to him, and so he does it. And so the second reason why you need a guru is that the guru is ordained by God through spiritual law. Do not forget that. Our Master's words, that is Sri Yukteswarji's words to our Master, are most wonderful. And yet they are so simple, and every true guru will tell his disciples the same thing. So Sri Yukteswarji said to our Master, I shall be your friend forever, because God asked me to bring you home. Isn't that wonderful? I shall be your friend forever, because God asked me to bring you home. And so, to find God, we must first find the channel. We must first find the channel. And so, when you truly want him, he sends you the channel. Because God is right within your thoughts and my thoughts. And as we learned in our Bible lesson this morning, that Jesus in the Old Testament as Elisha found the way to God through his guru, Elijah. And Elijah cast his mantle of spirit upon him. Why? Because without that mantle of spirit, Elisha would not have been able to conceive or know or perceive God. That's what the guru does. The guru knows God. You become equal to him. Imagine it. Can a teacher give you that? An ordinary teacher? No. But a true child of God, as the guru, can give it to you. So that lesson this morning was most wonderful. The guru is necessary. When I first met the Master years ago in 1920 in Unity House in Boston, and there I sat and he showed me the 1,000-petal lotus of the brain, the most beautiful thing. Could I have gotten that alone, do you think? No. I am fully convinced the guru is necessary. Another time up in the Hermitage in Encinitas, we were out walking on the lawn early in the morning, 2 or 3 o'clock. Master said, let's go in and have a little something to eat. So we went in and he cooked just a few little vegetables in the kitchen. And we sat down and they were just simple vegetables.